Hey guys, Matt from Soundrolling.com live, and gonna try and get a better connection. As always, waiting for a lot of files to download, so things are taking a bit of a while, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So sit down here instead. Seems like it's probably a better spot right next to it. So I'm gonna be kind of just discussing or hanging out with you guys today for a little bit. Just talking about what you do when the work dries up and different ways and means to try and get that working again. Generally, you should be able, if you've been doing kind of freelancing for a while, be able to predict roughly when quiet spots are going to be. You've obviously built up your client base, and so you kind of know when they work. And I have a kind of myriad of clients, all doing some making stuff like more than once a month. Some people just making it once a month, once every 2 months, once every couple of years, once every year, and so you try and get to a point where obviously all those people are kind of in sync, hopefully, and then you're going to be able to get kind of regular work. That's how it works. But there's still always general quiet spots, such as directly over Christmas, in terms of like the 25th until around the first week of January. So you can pretty much guarantee that there's a week or two off there. And then, other than that, for me, generally August seems to be a time when a lot of my client base kind of resets. There's a lot of kind of taking of holidays for people, I think. Especially people with families, obviously, just try and get that summer holidays in there. And then, let's see. And then I think because everything is quite successful in the start of the summer, then that going on to kind of later in the year is still pretty good as well. So for me, it's kind of January and then August. So I mean, January, February, March for me are usually they always kind of swap around. So last year it was, I think January was very good, and February was all right, but March wasn't that great. And this year, yeah, January and February were pretty bad actually, and March has just exploded. Oh yeah, so that's the other way around. But love to hear your thoughts. Again, I kind of do all these videos now as a live stream, and then that's just so I can take on board any comments that you have, and then can incorporate them into the video, and then you should be able to get more out of this. Obviously, there's a lot of context regarding different people's kind of client bases and stuff, but probably the best way, I think, first, if work is kind of drying up or dying down for you a little too much, or in a kind of odd season, then it's usually a good time to kind of check in with people. And it's not to kind of just go around and go, oh, can you give me a job? You kind of just want to be more interested in what they're dealing with. And from that, you can then defer, I guess, what the kind of situation is in terms of work. So you might be in touch with people, and for instance, being a sound recordist, a lot of people maybe have just done a lot of commercials where they just didn't need any location sound recorded. Or there might be people that, again, have taken like holidays or that kind of thing. And so the best thing is to just go around your whole client base. You can usually keep it from wherever you keep your accounting and your kind of, or maybe you keep call sheets. I keep some call sheets, but just go through your phone and just kind of, you just start chatting with people and just see how things are going. You don't try and like put across your a view that obviously everything's going pretty terribly or everything's pretty dry, unless they bring it up, obviously, and then you can try and work things out. But would love to hear your thoughts, so you can get in the comments below. I'm trying to make these videos generally about 10 minutes long, or 15 minutes maybe. Obviously being live and all that kind of stuff. Don't want these things to go on forever. And of course you can share this round as well if you like. Trying to see what else is going on in terms of internet capabilities, but those are my tips at the moment. Unfortunately, I have a very poor connection, which probably means that not many people can comment, which kind of makes this a bit of a null point in terms of a video. So maybe what I'll do is just end this video here and then start up a whole session and do it all again, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. But lots of downloading with post-production files. So for some reason my internet is deciding to be pretty terrible. But I guess if nothing happens, it's going from very bad to poor connection. I'm going to stop this video here. I'm going to make a whole separate chat and we can just hang out and stuff. And we'll just see if I'll keep this video up, if the next one isn't as interesting, or I'll delete this and put up the next video if it is. So, until next time, see you in a moment.